Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. UUQ back again with their new LPVO. This is the Aspire ED 1-12x24mm rifle scope. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this thing, see what it has to offer. So as you guys can see, it comes in a very nice box here by UUQ. We're gonna go ahead and open this up now. There we go. So as you guys can see, we have a product manual card along with a spec sheet, microfiber for cleaning, Allen keys for adjustments, CR2032 battery. Here we have the scope, very nicely packaged in here. Nice foam inserts to protect that during shipping. Here we have the bracket, nice little mount, nice little scope mount there. Love that UUQ does provide that with all of their optics. So first looks at this optic, it is absolutely beautiful. You have some nice UUQ branding on the side with the 1-12x24 SFP. Nice elevation windage caps. I'll go ahead and take these off, show you guys those. So up top is going to be your elevation. One click equals half an MOA with up indicating going that way. And that's going to be the same for our windage on the side there. You do have some nice flip up spring activated caps on the front and the back. Very nice there. These are removable if desired as well. Back here is your rear diopter for your extra clarification. Up is indicated the plus sign, twist to the left, minus is to the right. Very nice magnification adjustment here. You got a nice little tab. As you guys can see, you can go ahead and rotate this counterclockwise to increase all the way to 12. Very nice labeled adjustments there as well. So the scope does also feature 11 levels of illumination. We can go ahead and insert that battery for it now. As you guys can see, you just go ahead and rotate just the outer piece of that housing, which will reveal the battery port. We can go ahead and insert the 2032 into the slot. It's going to be the opposite side of this, faces down. You can go ahead and screw it back down. So this optic is made out of some great aluminum alloy, very hard material, pretty solid build, nice black anodization on this. It's waterproof, fogproof, and shockproof, which is like most UUQ optics. They do a great job at making sure that their optics are very durable and reliable. This is also nitrogen filled with a nice sticker to indicate that it is sealed, so you don't have to worry about anything there. This is 10.9 inches in length, not too bad. Like most LPVO scopes, this is pretty decent size. It's weighing 8.9 ounces, super lightweight. So this does also feature the ED lens. Let's talk about that for a second. So what that is a multi-coat lens, which UUQ does a fantastic job at. It helps with your clarity and the light reflection and what is allowed through this optic, and it keeps your eye, your plane of view, super clear and easy to see, very detailed. You can experience some great magnification and clarity with each step you go up. You'll be able to see no problem. You'll get great detail and great enhancement with this optic. I will demonstrate that later on in the video to show you guys that, but UUQ has always done a fantastic job with their multi-coated lenses. I love using their optics. This optic does feature a BDC reticle, very nice reticle, and along with the 11 illumination setting on the side for lower light condition settings. This is a great optic from what I'm seeing so far. And with the nice little scope mount that they provided, as you guys can see, it's got a nice little height there, very solid. They did also include the Allen key for adjustments. This is also a 20mm Picatinny rail adapter on the bottom. As you guys can see there, it has those nice little stubs to go seat right in between. You're looking at 50 millimeters from the center of the scope down to the base. So you're looking at about just under 2 inches there. And same as here, it's going to be a little over 2 inches, about 3 inches in total length for your base. But total length is just about 5 inches, I'd say. Pretty solid, not too big, pretty super lightweight, very nice lightweight bracket for that scope. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the 11 levels of illumination now, starting at 1. That's 5. And that looks to be all the way up. Very nice clear objective there, and then off is back at 0. Very easy to turn, very nice, very well lit when it's on the highest setting. Pretty solid. So the price point, let's talk about it. It's coming in at just under 130 bucks at exactly $129. But with everything that you do get with the scope mount and everything else included and what I've seen so far, this is a pretty solid budget optic for an LPVO. Maybe you're looking to get into LPVOs, but UUQ makes some fantastic products. I've always loved getting to use their scopes. I have them on quite a few of my hunting rifles, and I do have one of their LPVOs already, and I use that thing all the time. It is so fun to shoot with, super easy to use, and they're great people over there with great customer support. So if you're interested in what you see so far, go ahead and drop down below. I have a link in the description for you to go check them out and see what else UUQ has to offer. But let's continue on to the range, and we're gonna go ahead and field test this thing and see how well it performs. So we are out here at the range now. I have the Aspire ED mounted up on my beautiful Rossi. This is a 4570 trapper lever action that I built with Ranger Point Precision. Absolutely beautiful. I've never shot this gun before. I've had it for about a little over 6 months now, and never got to shoot it, so today's gonna be the first day, and we're gonna be testing this optic out on this absolute beaut. But as you guys can see, I did already have a low profile LPVO mounting bracket for 30 mil, so this did fit perfectly, but I did want to get a little bit more low profile view of this while we're shooting. So super hot day out here today, but today we're going to be shooting some Hornady. This is Lever Revolution. This is some more premium ammo. I don't remember how many grains this is. It's 325 grain FTX, so it's a little bit more overpowering. Pretty solid bullets, but couldn't find anything cheaper, so we're running with the good stuff today. All right, so we have 3 loaded up here. We're gonna go ahead and take our first few shots. We're gonna see how well it does. We're gonna go for that target on the left, big center mass of chest there. So let's see how it runs. First round through this butte. Let's see how it feels. Whoa, baby. Damn. Yeah, that's a beast. Wow, pretty solid there. Let's go see how they did downrange. Well, those are definitely some pretty big holes. It's my first time ever shooting 4570. I'm pretty impressed. That has a little bit of power behind it, but not too bad here. We're gonna go ahead and try to get a little bit better center mass, a little bit more stabilized shots, and see how well it does. So first impressions of this optic with a few rounds through it so far. One thing I've noticed, it is super clear. Everything downrange is so crystal clear. I can see very good detail on the targets and everything around it. I am on 12 magnification, and I did go ahead and throw on the illumination because my targets are in the shadow, in the shade. So it's pretty easy to see, and I'm on, I think 10. I think I'm on 10 on this. Yeah, 10. So nice illuminated reticle, no glare, no nothing, but so far so good. Let's keep running some. All right, 3 more loaded up. Let's get a little bit more control here. See if I can get a little bit better grouping. Pulled that just a little bit. Not a bad spot though. Same spot roughly. Very nice. I pulled that last one for sure, but pretty solid. Super nice grouping here. Did pull that last one, but this is what we're going for. We're gonna go ahead and move up top here to these smaller targets. Let's see if I can get a little bit more precision on these shots. Next upgrade for the lever action is gonna be a bipod, just so I get a little bit better stability. But so far so good. I think I can make this work. Go for that top left one. I pulled that, felt it. That was a good one. Beautiful. Not too bad here. Good shots on this target. I was trying to go for the center of that one on the first shot, but I missed, so I kind of just regrouped down here. Let's go for these really tiny targets up top right here and see how well we can get those. All right, so I got 2 more loaded up. I'm gonna sit as still as I possibly can. I took my sunglasses off so I could see a little bit better. They were not really helping in the shade, but we're gonna go for those top smaller ones. Like I had mentioned, I got 2 more loaded up, so let's see how well it does. Get a nice base here, good grip. Oh, that was a good shot. It's beautiful. Another good one. Can't tell where that hit. Pretty solid though. Let's see how it did. As you can see, absolutely beautiful here. We did hit the targets barely, just nicked them a little bit on the sides, but with better control, I was able to hit that no problems at all. So, well guys, with everything I have seen here today, the UUQ Aspire ED is an absolute tank of an optic. It handled this 4570 absolutely beautifully. No issues at all. I was able to see it the entire time I was shooting out here today, and it did a fantastic job. Very accurate, very precise. Didn't have to re-zero it, had no issues getting it set up right out of the box. I think $130 for this optic is an absolute steal, considering most other competitors on the market charge quite a bit more than UUQ for this type of optic. As I mentioned, I did throw a low profile bracket on this, but the one that UUQ provided is an absolute beast as well. I did throw it on here to take a look and see how it does look. It fit perfectly. I just already had this mounted on this particular weapon, so I went ahead and ran with it. But the optic is what we're here to talk about, and this thing did absolutely phenomenal. The 12x magnification along with the little stub is absolutely huge. It's definitely needed on an LPVO, and with UUQ's multi-coat lenses, that is another wonderful thing that they did provide with this optic. You'll have crystal clear clarity the entire time you're shooting. It's waterproof, shockproof, and the whole 9, guys. So if you're interested in one of these, be sure to go check out UUQ. Big shout out to them for sending this out to me.